Good morning, my beautiful, beautiful viewers. My room is a mess, my life is a mess, and we're gonna have a productive day today. If you watched the video that I made before this, the video that I'm actually gonna make today, it's on the list, I talked about how I have not been writing. Like anything, like at all. And I talk a little bit about anxiety and stress coming back to school, for me specifically and for other people. So I figured instead of setting myself a lofty goal of a weekly vlog, I'm gonna vlog today. So right now it's about 9:15. I have class at 10:10. I have a meeting at 11:05 and then I'm done. And I live right by the street, so please ignore the street sounds. But right now I have worked out, I have showered, and I'm almost done watching The Greatest Showman on my TV right behind you. I might finish before I have to leave. I have some papers to write that I have to turn in today, and I want to turn them in before the hour of 12 is done. It's like before it hits 1 o'clock, but I'd like it to be somewhere in that 12 time frame. But I haven't written them yet. I have to write them, which is fine. My hair is still wet. Ignore. I don't know what it's doing. It does what it wants because I can't be bothered to try to get it to do stuff. But we've got this like very ominous gray light coming from the window. That's kind of nice. It's kind of hiding all of my blemishes. Awesome. That's what I love. Hide my stress acne, please. Please. So right now I'm going to play The Greatest Showman, make a list of things that I have to get done today, and then I will update you guys on what sort of the time frame is going to look like. I'm hoping writing wise to finish chapter 15 and to get a good way through chapter 16. Chapter 15 is halfway done. It shouldn't take that much longer to finish. And then if I can get halfway through chapter 16, or maybe all the way through chapter 16, because I'll be honest, I don't remember what chapter 16 was, so I don't know how long it's gonna take me to write it, but it's written down somewhere, so I'll figure it out and we'll talk about that when I actually have time to write. So I'm gonna make my to-do list and I will be back like right now. All right guys, here it is, the mighty to-do list. I've already done 3 of those things, so it's like I'm basically done already, right? So right now I think I'm going to work on notes for paper 1 and 2, which is at the very bottom of the second column of things to do today, because I'm trying to get that paper done by noon, which is what I said. Well, not by noon, by the end of the hour that is noon. So I'm going to work on that for the next 5 to 10 minutes that I have before I have to go to class. And I'll explain these as we go, kind of what they mean, because some of them is homework and stuff like that. But I think the day is off to a pretty good start. Like even just working out and making my bed, I count that as a win, even though it's almost 10 o'clock and I really didn't do much today. But I will update you guys after I get back from class and then my meeting, and we'll be in the room probably for like 5 hours. We have 5 hours to get all of this done. So let's hope that I wasn't overly ambitious. I probably was, but I still have hope. Hey guys, so I just got back from doing my errands, and I thought I was gonna get back at like noon, the latest. It's almost 2. Maybe that's an exaggeration. No, it's 1:42. It's almost 2. That's okay. I ended up going to class, going to my meeting, did my research, planned and outlined and drafted one of the papers. So I have the second one left, but obviously it's a little bit later than I wanted to turn it in. That's okay though, because I'm gonna do it right now, and I'm hoping it'll only take me a half hour. Is that unrealistic? Maybe, I don't know. It's not a long paper, it's 2 pages single space, so it's not really that bad, especially because the first one I wrote pretty quickly and it was only 1 page. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I went to the dining hall to eat something because I was starving, and I told myself I was gonna have like a healthy breakfast. Well, it's gonna be like a midday meal. But then all of my things happened and I ended up talking to another advisor. Did I say that? I don't remember what I said. I went to my class, I went to my meeting, I talked to another advisor, and I dropped off paperwork. So I did more stuff than I allotted for, which makes sense why it took longer. But I stopped at the dining hall, and today I was like, I'm gonna eat fruit and be healthy. No, your girl had Fruit Loops, and now I'm having ice cream. But I wasn't planning on having ice cream. It's just because I walked past a kid who was eating ice cream, and I could tell from like the remains in his cup that it was my favorite flavor and that we had it because the ice cream rotates. So then I had to get it because it's my favorite flavor. It's called Graham Central, by the way, and it's got like, it's graham cracker ice cream. It's got graham crackers in it and little toffee bits, and it's delicious. It's so good. So I did the first paper, and for the second paper I have to read this. It's the same type of paper. It's an example for me. So I have to read the example, come up with my idea, write it, and then I'll be done with that. And then we will just have homework and actual writing to do. So I'm gonna go do this and eat my ice cream, and I will update you guys when I have it done. Okay guys, so I just finished my papers, which took me a long time. Like, it's almost 5. It took me a really long time to finish those, but I finished those and I sent some emails that I really had to send, and I also finished filming for my I Didn't Write writing vlog, which is already up if you are watching this. So I will leave it linked down below if you want to go see that. And right now, I think I'm gonna go take my trash and my recycling out because they need to be taken out. Like, I'm literally, I'll show you. Sorry for my squeaky chair. I'm literally building a recycling mountain, which is probably not the cleanest, but I'm legit kind of proud of it. Like look at that. He's big. I feel like that's kind of sizable for the recycling bag that I have. But, you know, I'm recycling, I'm saving the environment. Yeah, so I'm gonna go do that. And then I think, oh, the lighting is wonky. I think I'm going to finish the newest episode of The Great British Bake Show, or whatever it's called. I feel like everybody who talks about that show calls it something different, but it's on Netflix, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of driven crazy by the fact that it is like weekly on Netflix. I just want to binge it. I would like all of them available at once, please, so I can waste at least 2 school days watching all of them in a row. But I'm going to do that, and I might try to do that while I edit that other video so I can post that and check all of those things off of my to-do list. And then I will have a couple hours. I'm just kidding, I lied to you. I probably have like another hour to do things right now, and then maybe later tonight. But with that hour, every time I move my head, the lighting changes, and I'm very sorry about that because I'm easily distracted and I keep moving my head. With that hour, I think I'm going to try to journal a little bit and maybe handwrite a little bit because I've been on my computer for hours today and I'm kind of getting sick of it. I don't want to look at it anymore. And I also haven't journaled at all this week, which I made an old video about journaling last year, and I'll link it down below. But I love my journals. I write pretty much every day, and I have for the last 4 years, so I miss it. I want to get back to it. I want to write stuff in it. And with the little bit of time I have left before it's nighttime, I'm going to try to get that done and check those things off my list too. So I will be right back with maybe some footage of me journaling. How long do you think before the camera dies? It's pretty low on battery. So I edited and uploaded that video, so that's up. Like I said before, I will link it down below if you haven't seen it. It's about writing and anxiety and how I haven't been writing. I think I'm gonna pack for the weekend because it's Friday, which isn't on my list, but I'm definitely gonna put it on the to-do list because if I do it, then I get to check it off, and it's something that I did, so I should get to check it off. Enough said. So I'm gonna pack for the weekend and get that out of the way, and then like I said, I'm gonna do some journaling. I don't really know how much time I have left. My hair looks crazy because I was messing with it. Oh well, it's fine. So I'm gonna pack, then maybe journal, and I didn't do any writing today. Maybe this will be a 2-day vlog. Should this be a 2-day vlog? You'll definitely be able to tell that I filmed the other video before this one then, because I said that it was only gonna be 1 day, but maybe we'll do a 2-day vlog. Look at me, feeling productive, feeling like I can handle 2 days instead of 1. Watch me crash and burn tomorrow, for sure. But I am really proud of the things that I got done. I didn't necessarily get a lot of homework done, but I got a lot of my other tasks done, like meetings and emails and things like that. I've sent at least 20 emails today, mostly to the same 3 professors. So yeah, I'm doing things. I'm being productive. I'm crushing the day. And now I'm gonna go pack and then journal. Sunday night, which means it's football night, and I got about an hour before the game is on. So I am going to do as much homework as I can, and then I'm going to alternate between journaling and writing every commercial throughout the game. That's the plan for tonight. So I'll update you guys before the game starts on how much I got done. Okay guys, the game is on. Patriots just scored the first touchdown in the game. So I figured now it's time to update you guys on what I did. I ended up being able to copy down all of my geography notes, which I take most of my notes by hand, but my geography class, I needed my computer for one thing. Oh, I'm getting a text. I needed my computer for one day, so I ended up typing my notes, but I still wanted them in my notebook chronologically, so I did that. And right now I am working on doing my geography reading because that's the class I have tomorrow, so I want to make sure all of my work is done. But once I finish that reading, then I'm going to write on the next commercial break. And I'm hoping I can finish it right now because it's not a lot of reading and I'm basically skimming it because I'm reading a field guide to New England. Like, I don't need to read that too closely, I don't think. So I will come back in 5 minutes and let you guys know what I'm going to be writing. Alright guys, it is the end of the first quarter. It is 7-0 Patriots, just in case you were wondering. And I have finished my reading for geography, so right now I'm going to write. I'm at the end of chapter 15. They are traveling, trying to find somewhere to take a bath because they're all dirty and gross and they're Vikings and they've been on a ship for like a week without cleaning themselves. And contrary to popular belief, they're actually pretty clean people. They like to keep combs with them and to keep their hair washed. So right now they're walking through the coast of Spain, I guess, trying to find some fresh water to clean themselves off with. And right now I'm just going to assume that there is going to be some type of fresh water that they'll find, because I haven't done enough research about medieval Spain to know kind of where they are on the coast and what body of water they would be bumping into. I think I'm going to have them bump into a stream and take a bath. So I kind of have like this one sentence that I wrote a while ago, and in the middle, just empty space. I'm always getting text while I'm filming, so I'm gonna start filling in that empty space through commercial breaks, and I will let you guys know when I move on from that. Alright guys, it is the end of the second quarter. It's 20-0. Patriots are winning because the Patriots are awesome. And I have written about 1,000 words so far. I filled in that little gap, and now I wrote the like finding a river and bathing scene, and I'm just about to kind of wrap up the end of the chapter, which I'm so excited about because I've been on this chapter for so long, and it's not that long of a chapter, and it's not that important of a chapter, and it should have gone by a lot faster. That's okay. I think I have to double check what my plan is, but I think it'll probably end up being another 500 words, and then this chapter will be over. And when this chapter is over, I'm hoping to start the first scene of chapter 16 so that I don't leave it at the end of chapter 15, because then I won't go back to it. And that'll probably be it for writing tonight. But before I do that, once I finish chapter 15, I'm going to do more homework, because that was originally the goal, was to do writing and homework. So that's what we're gonna do. Hey guys, so the Pats won, the game's over. The final score is, I think, 3-33. We won. And I ended up writing about 1,700 words today, which I'm super happy about. The end of that chapter ended up being longer than I thought it was, or thought it would be, so I didn't end up starting chapter 16, but I actually ended up finishing chapter 15 at an earlier point in the story than I thought it was going to be. So chapter 16 is going to start with like 15 ended on a cliffhanger, if that makes sense. So 16 shouldn't be too hard to jump right into. And I did end up getting a little bit more homework done. Like I said, it's about 11:30, so I'm going to go get ready for bed, and I'm going to bring some of my homework into bed with me, just some reading to do, and some journaling right before I go to bed, and then I'm gonna get some sleep. So thank you so much for hanging out with me this weekend and having a productive weekend vlog as I try to get back into showing you guys what I'm doing and just talking to you guys, making videos for you guys. I've got some videos planned for this week, so hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes well and I can get things out for you in the time frame that I want to. But yeah, like I said, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. If you like what you saw and you want to see more writing content from me, please subscribe down below. I love you guys so much, and everyone here means so much to me. I love hearing you guys in the comments talk about your writing and what you guys get out of my videos. It's truly amazing. The community here is truly amazing, even on small channels like mine. So please subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I promise they will start coming more consistently. Leave me a comment down below if you guys watch football. It's kind of a weird question, but I feel like some creatives are not sporty people. I'm not a sporty person. I just watch football and I just watch the Patriots. And honestly, I don't understand what's going on half the time. But leave me a comment down below letting me know if you guys watch football and you're excited for this upcoming season, because I know I am. I'm going to try to use football, obviously not today, but I'm going to try to use it as kind of my reward at the end of the week. Like, I will get all of my work done because I'm going to get to watch football on Sundays and not have to worry about anything. So maybe if you don't watch football, you should start, and it'll be your reward too. I will see you guys all in my next video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week.